1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, check it out. This is Czerny number 3. So in this exercise, we'll be looking at alternating thirds. All right, thirds are this right here. So this is an example of a third. Okay, you have your number 1, your number 2, and your number 3. So that's a third. That's a third. This is also a third. Okay, well, alternating thirds, because I'm going to have a third in the first line over here, right, in the right hand, and then my left hand's also going to play thirds down there as well. Okay, so lots of thirds. We're also going to look at G major. Well, this is a G major chord, because I know that it starts on a G, and has a B and a D. You stack thirds on thirds, you make a chord. This is particularly chord is called a triad, because the triad has 3 notes. Tri means tricycle has 3 wheels, triad has 3 notes. G, B, D, all right? So your G to B to D, right? And your left hand does that too, right? Stack it up, and you're good to go over here, okay? So let's give it a playthrough, and then I'm gonna show you how to look at this a little differently so you can read a little faster. Okay, here we go. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so some things to watch out for you, okay? Right here, if you look at the bottom, the last line over here, right? This last line, I want you to look at this part in particular. This DB, right, is the third. CA is the next one. So it went DB, right, CA, BG. All these 3, okay? This might be a little bit tricky if you're starting out. You got 1, 2, right? Because you got, if you try that, that's going to be a little bit harder if you've just started learning some exercises and drills, because it's D, B, C, A, B, G, G, right? That's going to be a little bit tricky. I want you to take your time with that. I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that evenly, slowly, firmly with your fingers. Okay, you want to press down on each one. You want to feel it. Okay, don't press hard. Once you press it down, you don't need to, it doesn't take much strength to just hold it there. All right, but it does need to go all the way down to the key. All right, you don't have to push down, just push it down, hold it there, right? Just enough force. Switch to the next one, switch to the next one, switch, okay? And by this point, you should look at legato playing. You want to play smoothly, go down the... Walk down the keyboard like that. You'll understand how to play smoothly. You'll understand what it's supposed to sound like to play smoothly. As soon as you play D, you want to play the B, the next one, right? You want to let go of that D only when you press down the B. And then when you play the next note, you got C, you want to let go of this B only when you play the C. And you're just like shifting your weight between each finger, okay? All right, so that should help a lot. And now some of the tricky things here, G, B, D. In the first 4 bars, you're gonna want your GBDs. Those are the only 3 notes in the right hand, 3 notes in the left hand that you're gonna play over here. That's solved, okay? And then it comes back again over here, G, B, D, G, B, D, G, G, B, G, right? So that's okay. This is a chord change. You got A, B, C, A, and it goes back to the G, B, Ds again. Right? Those are the same notes. So that's the only one to watch out for, okay? Because you got, that's your part of your D chord, okay? And it switches back. That's another trick too. If you find yourself, you want to prepare yourself for all the notes you're going to play in these first 4 bars, what you're going to do is you're actually going to G, B, D, play out, see if you can play all the notes that you see ahead of you with one hand. All right. Well, in this case, you can actually have all the chords, all the notes ready to go. And then all the notes in the left hand, that's all you got to do in the first 4 bars. Then you switch for this red section. And that's all you got to do for that. And it comes back to all these ones. Okay? So that's a way for you to preview for yourself all the notes that you're going to need to play with all the keys that you're going to need to play with the fingers that you have, right? Then you're going to look at the bottom. Okay, and look at that. I've just played all the ones in here. See this? This is scale coming up. This guy is a scale coming up, right? Right? So with this scale, you're fine. You're good to go. Like, that's 5 notes going up. And then left hand. Right? Okay, and that's it. So you've nailed this, you've nailed that, that's done. Okay, now don't go ahead and play that. This is just for your visualization, right? Okay? That's all that's required in these 2 bars over here. These. Okay, and then it goes. That's it. So go ahead and try that technique for yourself. I like to chunk it up, okay? I like to make like all these ones in here, bake them into one big cookie. Put them into one solid chunk, all right? Put them into one solid chunk and then identify the differences between each one. If this is the same as that, that's the same as that, and then you have G scale and the G right there. Well, if you really look at it, I only have like 4 blue sections, really, and 2 red sections that are all the same. So that's, at the end of it, how you analyze music, right? And that's just the chord, switching to this chord, switching back to that chord. There's only 2 chords, all right? Good stuff. So if you understand that, that should help you a lot. Upload your feedback, upload your video of this recording, right, to Facebook group, and then I will see you there, give you some feedback, and help you get 100% accuracy, and you increase the speed. Understood? All right, count out loud. Make sure you're counting out loud and going slow as you need to go to get it 100% accurate. All right, once you're ready, I will see you in number 4. All right, and number 4 is going to be fun. I'll see you there.